Point to your attack. There we go. Okay, see, you just gotta understand that it's like near me, so you point in like my direction, and like, yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. Now I'm Captain L. Oh yeah, yo, what's up? Yeah. Oh yeah, this is my tag right here. Yeah, this is us. All right, so he's actually jacked. I'm not. So.
Yeah, but you're jacked intellectually.
You're right. It's like those expanding brain memes. I'm like at least the second to last tier. Anyway, this is a matchup that I'm very interested in because Big D versus Fallen just happened at port priority, and boy oh boy, Rosa just doesn't seem to really like Mario that much.
Rosa has things, and they beat out Mario's things. For the most part, I mean, Luma doesn't even care about Mario juggle. She just interrupts everything. A little bit of an extended hitbox. It's like a sword. Better than a sword. It's a star.
Do you know if FSB Joseph is a local or is he from somewhere else?
I feel like he would be from someone else. He seems like a very competent player who's been around the block a little bit.
Yeah, and I don't recognize him, so he might be a traveler. We're gonna see the back throw killing Luma. Absolutely, that's a really good option. It's really nice for Mario because I mean, like, oh, unfortunate for Sandman. I know that a lot of characters, obviously we both being Pikachu know that it's kind of difficult to like get a grab and then actually do your follow-ups because Luma's right there. So Mario just having like instant knockaway is super nice. Yeah, you definitely need to utilize moves that knock Luma away to be able to win the matchup. I mean, you're not going to win a 2-on-1 ever, so the faster you can get Luma out of the picture, the better. It's going to be nice. It's like a crazy ex-girlfriend. You just want it out of the picture. Wow. That seems a little bit too real. But not wrong. Tries to flood Luma. It didn't seem like it did anything. No, I feel like that might just be matchup inexperience. Although, to be completely honest, I thought it was going to work. Yeah, I guess Luma has different rules because gravity doesn't affect her. Yeah. Okay. I mean, learn something new every day. Yeah. Nice fair on landing, trying to make sure that he's not just sit and duck, but he's having a little bit of trouble closing out the stock here. Yeah, and this is actually going to get to a scary position for Sandman pretty soon because if he can't close it out quick, like if Mario gets to about, I don't know, maybe 130 or so, that up smash is really just going to like do Rosa in. Like one more hit. One back throw to get rid of Luma, and then he'll be in up smash range if Mario gets much more rage. Sandman, perfect shielding, then down tilting, just creating space. And down smash, he's just like, this is my stage, I'm going to put out hitboxes, and hopefully he can't get around it. There we go, the air dodge read with up air, a Rosalina classic. A read, you just kind of wait for your opportunity, you're like, Joseph seems like he's hungry for that grab, going to get the back throw. And Luma goes just off stage, so this is going to be a really scary situation for Sandman for the next 13 seconds. Cleaning up shop. That back throw that's like ringing him up. Pivot grab, outranging the regular grab. Like it should be, like it should be. Yep. But here's Luma in at the perfect time. Sandman with very good Luma jab pressure, not giving Joseph a chance. Good job on both players on that scramble. They seem to kind of hinder each other a tad bit. Joseph has been running past Sandman, like, I think that's the second time he's done it now, so he's really just trying to, like, bait out a back roll or something, some kind of a defensive option that seems safe, but he's trying to make it unsafe. Hopefully the condition will pay off, but Sandman's not having any of it. Do you think he's starting to understand what he needs to do in this? He's slowed it down to a crawl, and now he's just using Luma to be able to outspace Mario, get that little bit of damage. Yep. It doesn't really seem like... I know that Sandman's Little Mac, when I played it feels a lot more twitchy. That was very close. It feels a lot more twitchy, but his Rosa is just very slow, methodical, and controlled. I mean, it's obviously a lot to do with just Rosa being a more methodical character than Little Mac. But unfortunately, the up smash eventually gets the better of Sandman. It'll get you every time. I mean, the up smash, invulnerable head, easy to throw out. You pivot it to give it even more range. It pretty much just extends how far he can attack. Yeah, and the fact that it just like so nicely deals with Luma as well. So even if he hits the shield, the punish is only going to be a Rosa punish, not a Luma punish. And Rosa punishes are subpar usually. Hopefully he can get around it. Yeah, like generally, when I was trying to pick up Rosa for a while, I asked a Rosa player from, I think, Oregon, and I was like, okay, when I don't have Luma, what's my combo throw? And he said, throw them off stage so you have more time to get Luma back. I'm like, well, that's actually really smart. That's how it is, apparently. Or at like very low percents, you can get forward throw, forward air or something. But basically just try to get Luma back. That's your only goal.
I think it's a pretty solid goal. I mean, having 2 people is always better than 1, especially if one of them's a star that doesn't actually get hit most of the time. Seems like a pretty good deal. I mean, keep your partner around and buy time when they're not there. Nice down air. That was
the air dodge.
Just waiting on him to do something and then punishing the defensive reaction pretty much with the amount of spacing. Lunar landing there, just being able to just cover his landing.
I think this feels like a much different game, and it more so feels like a continuation of the last game because Sandman kind of got behind early because of his bad up B angle.
Yep.
But now without it, it seems like the fact that he was able to figure out Joseph out last game, it's really allowing him to take full advantage in neutral, especially when he's not down to stock and not having to kind of play that catch-up game.
Yeah, since he understands his opponent now, it's going to be a little bit easier for him to deal with it. But, I mean, everyone's going to have to adapt. We're seeing Joseph with the counter pick, or Sandman with the counter pick of Dreamland, which
it's questionable. But actually, you know what? Luma up air are better than Mario combos, especially since Mario combos are like kind of sketchy if Luma's around.
Oh man, that I'm surprised that clanked the way it did. These interactions are just insane. But good awareness on Joseph's part, and a good recovery from Sandman, being able to make it back to stage.
Ooh. I think that could have been an up smash, but
that could have been a little
Sandman
harder.
can do with it. Oh, that might have been like a perfect pivot up smash or something.
Yeah, Sandman just fumbling a little bit here, but that's okay.
He gave into the pressure and tried to grab the safe aerial.
The pressure gets to us all sometimes.
Oh yeah, everyone cracks eventually. The good players just take a lot longer to crack.
Or they repair faster.
Yeah.
This is pretty good on Sandman's part. Yeah, getting that jab, finishing off the stop. Just so nice.
Who's to remember Gentle Star?
Oh, opting for the down throw, going for damage over Luma smash. Luma smashing. I don't know.
That was like a jab ping pong, but it doesn't seem to work out very well for Sandman, only getting 7% off of everything that just happened.
He's trying to...
Joseph pushing double digits.
Woo. Almost getting the jab reset here. You know, he takes stage control, but then Mario just gets in with aerials. But we're gonna have to see if Sandman can make this wall, because he needs the Luma wall.
He needs something right now, and Luma's just gonna die from damage that time.
Sandman's up smash actually reaching the platform, which I had no idea. Good angle on that.
Rose is nice and tall. Gonna see a back throw. Classic. Give more time to get Luma back.
You know what? He's biding his time artfully right now. Ooh. But back throw, I mean, stage control one more time. Joseph utilizing the flood. Stage position, just straight up flag. He wants the flag.
It's very scary for Sandman right now, but able to alleviate some pressure by using Luminaire to get Mario off stage.
We're looking at a lot of stage control. That was a good mix-up.
Rage Luma F smash, going to seal it.
That was a great mix-up. Because the last time he finished the jab with the upwards angle to be able to finish the first stock and kind of maybe scared him a little bit.
It's very ambiguous, especially because unlike pretty much every character, you can't really tell what the startup of Luma attacks are, because it's just like a star moving a little bit, right? Like you wouldn't be able to tell the difference between a forward smash charge and like a neutral air.
Very true. Most of the time when people do lunar landings, it's hard to see what moves they're throwing out. Luma just not a really type of star that would catch your eye and hold it, you know? But Sandman opting to go...
It is stage then character, so I was about to say I'm pretty sure that means that Joseph picked FD.
Okay. Fair enough,
yeah.
Sandman thinking he can just go toe-to-toe with the Mario.
I've played this matchup, and it's not that fun, but at the same time, I'm by no means a Little Mac.
The Sandman just trying to control that center stage, just like we should see. I think stage control is really important in most matchups, especially with characters that cannot go off stage like Little Mag.
I think, yeah, most characters.
Yeah, but if you have characters like Sonic or Pikachu.
I was going to say Pikachu, I don't really care about stage control. It's just, you know. Ooh,
nice uppy. Interrupting the combo.
It's always risky, though, because like Mario, He just air dodges it, and then what are you going to do? Get flooded, get caped? It'll be a bad time for the Mac.
We've seen it before, we've seen it again, but it takes something special to be able to pull stuff like that off.
Yeah.
We'll see if Joseph has what it takes to be able to finish it. Ooh. Oh, going for the down smash. I think that was optimal damage, to be honest. Sandman now waiting. He has KO punch. Now he knows he's in the driver's seat.
Yep. Trying to bait out the air dodge off that down tilt.
He just wants to scare him so much.
He's letting Philip get flood, or sorry, Joseph get flood. Ooh.
All right, well, side B sometimes in neutral. Does not work out. Sometimes it does. Getting the down tilt. 1-2 jab into down tilt. Seems like you're just looking for options at that point.
That could have been a DI mix-up. I'm not entirely sure.
Absolutely was. You want to be DIing like a specific way during that up B, and he can reverse it, right? But
yeah, exactly.
Going for the grab.
This is... I'm like really scared for every time Sandman's trying to pressure him in the corner, because just like Mario's back throw to a flood, I think that would just spell it for Sandman at any %.
Joseph pulling off some stage control, getting Sandman backed into a corner. But I know from experience, if there's one thing you don't want is Sandman backed into a corner, because then he just starts throwing punches and things get messy. Right now trying to cover as much landing options as he can.
Yep. Now another thing that is kind of interesting right here, Sandman, even though he's taken a very long time to kill, he's going to be getting KO punch right when Mario starts the second stock, if he can actually finish this off.
That might be somewhat of the battle plan that he's looking for at this point.
I think that'll do it, yeah. So, honestly, it's going to be like one down tilt into a KO punch, which I don't know how light Mario is, but I think it would kill.
The floaty meter is definitely what might hurt him.
Yep, so down tilt KO punch, almost certainly true right now. Yep.
There it is.
That'll do it. Very
as careful as you play it, you can never be too careful.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, someone else learned why people hate Lomac.
Yep.
That's okay. I think that's okay.
As Sandman always says, he only needs one stock. And how is this happening?
I'm really happy about this.
Why is Richmond fighting Richmond?
They're not an actual PR, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but like it's still an actual region. Like the only players that K-Town plays are like Jason and the rest of the Richmond crew. So